Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nocturnal Gaming Network. My name is Xeriua, and today we are back to Assassin's Creed number 3. So, the last couple times that we were together, we went through and did some sailing. And I don't think we quite did piracy, but you know, we sank a few ships and we may have stolen some buried treasure and such. Yeah, we actually got Captain Kidd's treasure. His fabled treasure on Oak Island. You know, that treasure. And we got the naval outfit unlocked, and you know, we get all sorts of wonderful stuff done. So today we are back and we're doing the story. And I want to see what's going on here. Like, I can't believe that there's just a bunch of random tents in the middle of nowhere and nothing, like, to do. Hello. The panic. Pacanac. Not panic. Alright. I guess there really is nothing here. We will continue on our wonderful horse. So, to pick up on the story, when we worked on it last, we were imprisoned by Charles Lee and Haytham for interfering with their plans. And we sort of escaped, but then we were thrown back in jail and sentenced to execution. And during the execution, they were going to kill George Washington, but we foiled the assassination attempt. We saved George Washington, and General Israel Putnam saved us because the regulars weren't too happy about us escaping our chains and such. So our task was to find Washington. Oh, I forgot. We had a huge argument with Achilles. He hasn't spoken to us since, even though we were around the homestead for quite a bit, because Achilles doesn't want us to tell Washington, but we want to tell Washington. So, yeah, now we're here. We found him. And we're going to decide what to do. I think we're going to tell him about the Templars, tell him, you know, the whole conspiracy, the whole world's out to get him, that sort of thing. So let's see what Connor has to say to old Georgie boy. Please, Connor, you can talk to him. Yes? Okay, there you go, Connor. Antisocial.
Connor, any word on Lee? Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
So he's somewhere to the south of us? Return to the abandoned church. Okay. We now have an updated journal entry on Benjamin Church, and who's this guy that we can talk to? Hello?
Connor, what do you think of my work thus far?
The men are bolstered, focused. It is good you have come.
You are too kind. Lord knows my journey was far from certain. The trials we suffered getting here were strange and many. I dressed as a woman, Connor, to evade British spies. Did you know that?
I did not. As a woman, you say?
It is the truth. King George had already stopped our crossing once in Bordeaux, threatening to seize my newly purchased ship, La Victoire, and arrest me. But I was born stubborn, and such a warning could not dissuade me. So we rode for Spain and bought passage aboard the ship there. George's spies had followed us every step of the way. Disguise was the only remaining option. Mon Dieu.
No man can doubt your commitment, and you are invaluable to the cause. You did what you needed to do. I am certain I would have done the same.
But of course you would. I expect nothing less.
Okay, so the Continental Army, Valley Forge. Who's the random guy? Marquis de Lafayette. Ah, okay. Don't know who he was. So, when my horse gets here, we're going to take a quick pit stop. We're going to read who the Marquis de Lafayette was. And we also have an updated Animus database on Benjamin Church. So, talented physician, yeah, we already read that part. Where's the update? Is it the dots? Being a doctor must pay well. Okay. It turns out Church is either an excellent liar or he's changed his allegiance from the rebels back to the British sometime before 1775. That's when he was caught sending coded messages to the British forces in Boston. Rather than being hanged for treason, Church was simply jailed and later exiled. That took some fast talking on his part. His defense that he was really actually helping the Continental Army by exaggerating troop estimates and gunpowder stores. That was some quick thinking. Lucky for Church, the Continental Army only ever knew about the one coded letter. More modern research has showed that he'd been ferrying papers to the British for some time, possibly to pay off some debts. Debts? What? He's a doctor. Incidentally, his expensive mansion was seized by the newly formed American government and sold off to pay war debts, but not until after it was ransacked by angry rebels. That may seem like poetic justice, but it's somehow unfair. At the time, Church wasn't even living there. He'd left it to his wife, who he'd abandoned for another woman. Seems like he made a habit of betrayal. What a catch! Alright. Well, that doesn't tell us too much. Now, who is this Marquis? Marquis de Lafayette. Better known as Lafayette, and it's not surprising. His full name was Marie-Joseph Paul Yves Rochette Gilbert du Mortier Marquis de Lafayette. Wow. His business cards must have been 3 feet long. Actually, it was probably a roll of parchment, Sean. They didn't have business cards back in the day. You know, Lafayette was a French aristocrat and soldier who decided to join the Revolutionary War and became one of George Washington's most loyal supporters. And I'm sure his friends just called him MJ. Lafayette came to the colonies in 1777, intent on joining the war efforts, so intent, in fact, that he abandoned his post in the French army. When the French army found out his plans, the ship he was intended to sail on was seized, and according to one story, Lafayette dressed in women's clothing to better stow away on another ship headed out for the New World. We'd have all done it. No, I probably wouldn't, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, whatever you feel like doing, I guess. Lafayette had been promised a place in the army before he left France, but once he arrived, Congress became worried that he was just a glory seeker. To smooth things over, Lafayette offered to work for free, and the ever-thrifty Congress awarded him a commission as Major General. Wow, that may seem a hefty rank for someone who wasn't quite 20 years old, but Lafayette was both rich and a French noble, and at that time Congress was hoping to secure more aid from the French government. It would have made me suspicious. There's no such thing as free French. Okay, Lafayette was placed in an aide-de-camp to George Washington, probably because that's a French word and it seemed to fit. The two became good friends. Political connections aside, he was an excellent addition to the army. Lafayette was a natural leader. His first real fight was at the Battle of Brandywine, where he was wounded. Despite that, Lafayette organized and led an orderly retreat, which saved hundreds of lives. In 1779, Lafayette returned to France, where he negotiated for more troops to be sent to fight in the Revolution. Exactly what Congress had hoped for when they hired him. For free. After Lafayette returned to the colonies, he was placed in charge of the French troops and was responsible for chasing General Cornwallis into Yorktown. There were other people there too. It wasn't just one man chasing another into town. That would have looked undignified. That would have been funny. After the war, Lafayette returned to France, where he was a leader during the initial part of the French Revolution. Unfortunately for him, he advocated a constitutional monarchy and had to flee when that wasn't enough to satisfy the general populace. He returned to the United States in 1825 to commission their 50th anniversary of the Revolution and was greeted by adoring crowds. In 2002, Lafayette was declared an honorary citizen of the United States, one of 7 people ever to receive the tribute. Arrogantly, Lafayette didn't even bother turning up to the ceremony. That's the French for you. Well, considering he was around in the 1800s and 1700s, I sort of understand why he didn't show up at the ceremony. Sean. It's kind of like he might have been dead or something. I don't know. So, now that we know who he is, and we have read up on Benjamin Church, the man we are looking for, we are now going to go and hopefully find him. And we will start by looking at some abandoned church. I don't know why we're going to find church at church, but I'm sure all will be revealed soon. Sketchy little church out in the middle of nowhere with no windows. Hello? Anyone home? I feel like it's a trap. Haytham! Hello, Haytham.
Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But...
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey, they sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you
what?
propose?
Are we going to work together?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance.
My ignorance.
I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I
Interesting.
may be able to track him.
Okay, so we are going to help our father find Benjamin Church. We are working together with the leader of our enemies. The nerve, Connor.
There
I
were
hope you
rations
know what you're
inside the
doing.
crates. Medical supplies and clothing as well.
So, what are we're just gonna do our little search thingy? Oh, hey guys. Don't, no. Okay, so... okay, so we're going to fight these British guys. Apparently Haytham has no problem... Whoa. Apparently Haytham has no problem with killing the British, which is good. Okay, did we get that drummer guy? I don't know that we did. We might not have. He might be running off to get more people. Yeah, he's probably running off. So, let's reload our weapons here, and then we will steal some ammunition from these wonderful peoples. And we need to find another clue. Cart tracks in the snow.
Snow has obscured the tracks, but enough remains that we can still follow.
Yes. You cannot hide from Connor. Shh.
Just my luck. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Well played.
So now we have to chase him and catch him. Okay. Come on. You can get him, Connor. There we go.
It was not wise to run.
What do you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. Is where we normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find him there.
Enough of that.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
Okay. So Haytham likes giving out orders. He doesn't want to explain to us. I don't know why we're even doing this. We should just like stab him in the... No, that wouldn't be the assassin way right there. We couldn't just stab him in the back. Do not hide in the hay cart while following the convoy. Okay.
Saw a bit of gunpowder in those crates. We'll get extra for that.
Uh-oh. I have to stay in range of them, huh? Get up there.
Out there. It's a hard way to go. All they need to do is raise the white flag.
Okay, so we must have to go through the trees here. I can't even hear what they're saying anymore, but apparently it doesn't matter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I went the wrong way. No, Connor. Connor, climb. Oh! Go. Go, Connor, go. Go! Alright, stabby. Gotcha. Let's make sure we don't get too close, though. Kill 3 guards without being detected. How did we get in the cart? I thought we weren't supposed to hide in the cart. Can I let... Oh, this is probably a stupid idea, but I'm gonna whistle for this guy. See if he's close enough to hear me. Oh, I can't whistle. Oh, boy. Okay. What am I doing? Oh. Okay. I need to go. I need to go this way.
Thank you kindly.
You won't be thanking me when you hear what
Would you
he's...
kindly... Go, 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 go. I see you! Good night! Alright, there's another one right there. Oh, oh, get back in cover, Connor.
Try something new tonight. A raid. No more convoys. We're to steal from the Yank camp itself.
Valley Forge.
I feel like I can get this guy. Yes.
That's right.
You sure about this?
It's not my business to be sure or not sure. I just do as Church asks. If you're
Oh.
so concerned, take it up with him.
Is he here?
Of course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a
Ah.
low profile. What, on account of him not wanting to go back to jail and all?
Okay, so they've turned around.
All right.
They're walking off. I got this guy. Perfect. Let's go over to here and hide. Actually, we should probably move to these bushes while we're at it. Get ahead of them. They're blind. They should have seen me.
Look what we found.
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Ah, he's something else. Something special. Isn't that right, Haytham? Church told me all about you.
And you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are ya?
Not yet.
So we gotta go save him? I like how they just magically knew I was here. Oh, get down, Connor. That is a lot of people. Get a weapon out, please. I need to get out of this building. I can't see what's going on. Okay. There are so many of them so close to me. Okay. Meet me in New York. What? Why can't I block?
If you can't handle
Okay.
a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together. Unbelievable.
Really? Oh! Oh! That was a snipe! He got me! I can't believe I just died. That is ridiculous. Okay. Alright. Go. Alright. Stay out of the building. Okay, now we're good. I can see what's going on.
Once you've dealt with these louts, meet me in New York.
Nice. Nice combos, Connor.
Now? If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together. Unbelievable.
There. Take that. I didn't even get touched that time. I can't believe they got me the first time. That's terrible. I should not have died there. New weapons available in shops. We'll have to go check that out. We have 57,000 pounds. That is awesome. So what now? There are a ton of raccoons. Are they coming for the feast? Apparently not. Apparently they're just wandering around. Hey, buddy. Come back. Come back, I want to pet you. Kitty. Where are you, kitty? It's not a kitty. Alright, let's leave the little yellow circle, just to be sure that the mission is over. I think it is. Yes. So, we need to make our way to New York. Why are my batteries dying? My controller batteries should have been just charged. We need to go over here to New York. Well, that was a sort of long loading time. 1 month later. Oh, is all the snow gone now? Garlic? Where's the garlic? I like garlic. I'm gonna step all over your produce. Yeah.
Lettuce and collards.
That meat just sort of hanging there can't be very sanitary. Oh, and there are random weapons laying around. That's wonderful. What about the children? You know, I sort of think that we should probably end the video here before starting a brand new mission. I feel like we've gone enough. We've had enough, and that this mission, if we were to start it, it's going to be very, very long. So, oh, it's running away. No, it's not. Go, go, go. You can get it, Connor, or not. You jumped over it. Really? Sorry, it was shiny. It was calling my name. So, next time when we return, we will begin the next mission with Haytham. And we will figure out what's going on. Oh, how did he hit me? That was a wonderful shot. Come on. Trying to lose you. No, I'm fighting you. Anyway, so I get sidetracked yet again. So next time when we return, we will continue with Haytham Kenway. We will do the mission. We will, you know, figure out what's going on, make everything worthwhile, send our assassin recruits after all these people, and we will deal with Benjamin Church, more importantly, because, you know, we can't allow him to continue to steal supplies from all the rebel peoples, our friends, George Washington, etc. Yep. So, thank you all so much for watching. My name's Xeriua, and this is the Nocturnal Gaming Network, bringing you Assassin's Creed number 3. Have yourselves a wonderful night, everybody.